the 1-7 Lions against Justin Maldo. As you know, the stream name, it is called the Battle of the Justins. Packers versus Lions. Packers have some ugly ass uniforms. Okay, I gotta change this freaking playbook. Because this playbook, I don't like it. And it freaking always makes me run it. No, I don't want to from Carolina. Alright, hang on. Where is it, man? Where's my fucking...
I'm wearing these mustard yellow jerseys, just in case, you know, we don't wear the same color.
Can I get to my playbooks? There we go. Is it on kick, though? Yeah, I think that. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, can we win this game? Probably not, but you know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try with this quarterback. Riddick is gonna get like no yards because Riddick has no speed. He has absolutely no freaking speed. And Justin Maldo has like Eddie Lacy or something. I don't know who he is. Justin, who is your running back, by the way?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
How do I have more rushing yards than you do, buddy? That doesn't make any sense. Welcome to join the stream. Thank you very much. No, I don't want the ball first. Going up against the Lions. Don't want the ball first, but
with that, let's get up to Ford Field in Detroit. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
That never works.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Green, 39! 57 the mic.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
All right, now, look at 56.
Anderson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Okay.
So we got 3 and 1 tackle. We couldn't do a whole lot else.
There you go.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Throwing short passes.
We get a look now at the offensive starting unit for the Detroit Lions, and one big target they have at tight end is Eric Ebron.
And they are ready for him to fulfill his promise, because he was drafted to be a game breaker, big target, guy who could block at the line of scrimmage, but really get downfield and make plays against defenders, overmatch them. They haven't seen enough of that yet. They want to come to the front in 2016.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And let's get a look at the Green Bay defense.
Whenever we talk about Zach Brown, the first thing that comes to mind is speed. He can absolutely fly at the linebacker position.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is
Come on, first down. Oh, what? That wasn't 1 yard. Okay.
And partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
Switch. Jumbo. Watch safety green. Overall. Shift. No.
Rodgers now on 1st down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one.
Ooh, that was
now
a
they're
fake,
ready
man.
to go. They've kind of got to look at them,
That
get a
was
sense.
really
Let's see if they
fake,
open
man.
things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now Anderson. Forced out to his left. Letting one, and Ebron's got it. Touchdown Lions.
That works. Usually he can't pass
Eric
that far.
Ebron, his second touchdown
But
on
I
the
will take it.
season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter
Both of you.
lead.
Come on, his feet were in.
And a pause in the action
Thank
because
you.
the booth,
I
they
was
see
gonna say, man,
something
his feet
that they
were
want to
actually
take
in.
another peek
The one
at
time I
to
can
find
actually
out
say
if this was a
my
touchdown
quarterback
or
threw
not.
a decent pass.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Okay.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A loss of
No,
a
no,
full
it's
3
DeMarco
yards,
Murray.
and now it's second down.
Yeah, back there.
Well, on that play, the
Okay.
expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That
Not
was
who I was
fast.
actually
Defense diagnosed the
expecting to
play,
be there.
and it was over in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Second down and a little ways to go here. Second and 13.
Let's do this.
Murray the lone setback. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
He
come on.
finds Randall Cobb on the completion.
All
And
right.
a nice
Like I
gain
should
of
have been there.
21 yards. Shift together here from the D-line. On first down, Rodgers.
Oh, come
It's a
on.
screen
What?
pass. That's complete. And able to
He,
get this
he
one
didn't.
across
He
the
didn't
45
get tackled
before
really.
he's
He
brought
just shook it
down.
off like
12
nothing
yards on
happened.
the pickup, and that
Alright.
leads to a Green Bay first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as
Ooh.
one unit downfield.
Defense.
A really nice pickup.
I gotta
It'll
get
go
some
as a gain
fucking.
of 12, and it'll give the
I gotta
Packers a
get some
first
fucking
down.
covers out here, man.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Finding his safety
Oh,
valve here. That's
come
complete.
on. Drop
It's
pass,
a gain
a
of
fumble.
7,
Really?
and
That
that'll
was
bring up
caught?
second down.
It appears they found something that's
man.
working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get
This
more
is kinda
yardage than you
getting annoying
expect
with
out of
these
each play.
passes, though.
That was a nice completion on an
These
out
cheese
route,
plays,
and
but,
those
you
types
know,
of
can't
plays
stop 'em,
are the
but I
result
don't
of
know where.
arm strength by the quarterback and
There
timing
it
by
is.
the
There
receiver.
it is,
First
man.
down and 10 now
Finally,
for
man.
the offensive group.
After all this time, man. Finally, finally.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side
Okay,
by
he shouldn't have caught
Adams.
that. There,
The
that
completion
should
good
not
for
have been
3,
caught.
and it's
Yeah.
second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
That was second down, one for Murray.
There we go.
And
Get
he'll
that
wind up
stop.
losing yardage here back at the 21-yard
He's
line.
good on these
So
stops,
he
man.
loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped.
Thank God that was
Altered the
not
ball
hit.
a little bit, but he
Has
dropped
to go
it.
for a field goal.
And now
Has to go
fourth
for a field
down.
goal.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, it's a
Don't run into the
38-yard
kicker.
attempt.
Oh, I almost
and
ran
that
into
is
the kicker.
not going to get there. Oh, he missed
That
it
was gonna
short.
be
It's
a
no
hard play
good.
on my part.
And this score will
I
stay
did.
right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Hurry up, now, look at 56. Look at
Anderson.
Oh, come on.
Packers give him
You
nowhere
guys
to
did
go,
not
and they
get
bring
through
him
that
down.
fast. Oh, you
Dayton
clipped, no wonder.
Jones. In from his
Okay.
linebacker spot, he's able to drop him
I'm
for
not
a
worried.
loss
If
of
I have to
about
punt the ball, I
10.
have to punt the ball.
Hey, we've got tight left,
You
tight left,
gotta,
tight ends
gotta
left.
start somewhere.
No, Philly, here we go. Now let's go. No, off.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he whips
Okay,
that one
he got stuck
incomplete
on the
there.
freaking-
The intended
okay.
receiver was Corey Brown.
Don't get mad.
And that'll make it third
It's a
down.
game. It's what happens in Madden. Everybody knows it. As long as we don't throw a pick at this close. I can deal with the punt. I can't deal with the pick. So we do this. Please tell me we didn't rush
Out of
it.
the gun now on
God.
third down.
I was gonna say, man.
It's
Oh, he almost
incomplete.
had
Took
that.
a
He
shot,
could've-
couldn't connect.
Punting
He
the
was
ball,
looking for
punting the
Theo
ball,
Riddick
punting the
there.
ball, kind
And
of.
that brings up fourth down.
Sim league, guys. This is
And there's a good
a
opportunity
sim
to just
league.
win a ride there, a drop pass.
You
I
have
guess that's
to
why they
play
call
like
them
the
running
hero
backs
would.
and not
in a
catching
game.
backs.
This is taken at the 23.
Really? No one's gonna be there. Okay, no one's gonna be there. Yep, it's gonna be a fucking punt return. Oh, darn. Flag!
Takes it
Flag!
all the way,
Okay.
but there
Please tell me.
is a
Yes!
flag down, so hold
Bad.
the celebration.
Even though it's on my
This
side,
one's coming back.
I can deal with
When you got
that.
a guy that fast
I
back
can
there
deal
to
with
receive
that.
punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special
Okay,
teams
there's
coach,
nothing I
but it's
can
also
do.
a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
And a great spot to
shouldn't
start
run
this
for
drive
that.
from here. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. A handoff. It's Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Not letting up these running plays. We can't let up these running plays.
And he goes down right there. And now the Lions' defensive starters.
Glover Quinn entered the league as a cornerback, but has evolved into one of the best free safeties in the NFL.
They go play action for Lacey. Now Rodgers.
Come on, guys.
And complete.
You
right
saw where
side
his
to
guy
Carr.
was open. Why
And
didn't
he's
you
gonna be
cover
out of
him?
bounds
I don't
down
care if you're in cover
inside
3.
the
If you see
20.
a guy.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little
We
bit
can
here
put
as
him in
the
the red
offense
zone.
is in the
If we
red
put him
zone.
in the red zone. Likely to miss out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards
Hey,
down to the
Lacey,
10.
yeah, I kinda
Okay,
figured
no
that
score
was
on that
the
play,
game.
but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Buying time to his left.
What? That was
He's
not a
got the hook
catch.
up with Conley.
You gotta be
9
kidding me.
yards
That
on the
wasn't
play
a
there, and it
catch.
sets him up first and
Oh,
goal.
my Lord.
Of course, we
He's
think of
gonna
Aaron
get-
Rodgers
he's
as a
gonna get
pocket
it here.
passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. They come out here in the they'll give it to him right up the
There we
gut.
go.
And this one will wind up with him
And his
losing
big one, I'll
yardage back to
take
the
it.
4-yard line.
Take it.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
Yeah, it's one thing to stand him up from that 1-yard line. Pushing him back to the 5, though. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you just said there. Not just stand them up, but they end up making a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
In the first quarter.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake to Lacey. Here's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it
so far
almost
good
turns into slow
game,
motion. And both
That's
sides
actually
trying to get to the
I've had all
football.
season.
And you're holding
Well,
your breath wondering whether it's going to go good
3
or
games.
bad for your team.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on.
Hey, we got tight right. Watch you now, Barney.
Now Anderson, the left side completion to Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Eluding the pressure right.
There we go.
To the flat.
Nice throw from
A
Anderson.
good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On the ground, it's Reddick. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky Bedford. Detroit.
They'll come out in the pistol. Anderson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And he connects with Ebron.
That,
Gets
I
it
don't
to the
think that's really
32,
fair.
good enough for a 1st down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say,
I
guess
hate
what?
that.
We can
I hate
throw
that.
it. We can throw
No,
it
they
well
still
with
keep
a whole
running.
lot of
So
confidence.
just turning
No
around
gain
and
on the
grabbing
play
the
there.
ball.
It'll be 2nd down.
Okay. So how far is these people backing up there? Here's the thing.
Detroit. Watch you now, Barney. Jim.
Back to throw again. This is Reddick on the screen.
What? Okay.
And he'll be a little shy
How
of the
did you get
25
stuck like
here at the
that?
26-yard line.
Okay.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Well here.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
We've been doing
Screen
short
pass.
passes
Looked like it
because
was
that's
coming
really all we
together.
can.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go. Now let's go. Now look 56. Switch. All right, here we go. 56.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 15 yards through the air on a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connect.
He's got his man. It's caught for a
good
Lion
route.
touchdown.
Good route.
Eric Ebron, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
Ah,
and the Lions are able to grow their lead.
That was back there. That was
And
my
he
fault.
pushed
My
it
bad.
right. It's no good. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Ground right. Check. 26. Alert flare. He's crashed.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to be brought down.
Here's
Back at his own 6-yard line. Josh Bynes coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brick wall, baby. Double tight, guys, double tight. We got 4.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Where's the play I'm looking for?
Single.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
Big edge.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Oh boy, he got a favorable spot.
My defense
there.
is
The guys
actually
on the
playing well.
sidelines
I haven't
raised their hands
recorded much,
over
but
their head and clasping their hands
my
to signal
defense is
safety.
actually playing
But the
better
official
than
marked it just outside the end zone
like,
at the 1-yard line.
usually my defensive line doesn't
Taking
do
it about the
anything,
36. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So out now come the Lions. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball
Got a
away.
pretty good fucking defense.
Switch gears. Now let's go.
That's probably a bad decision.
Back to Reddick.
Maybe not.
And he'll be
Okay.
taken down at the 33,
Not
a
the yards
pickup
I
of
needed
about
from
4.
him. Not the
Dayton
yards I needed.
Jones makes the stop
I'm
defensively.
fine. I can
And there's a
deal
run
with
to be
those
happy
yards.
with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a
To
back.
go.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run.
That probably is doing that.
Now Anderson.
Oh, it did. Okay.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Another pistol look here. Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Trying to throw.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Beat me.
We'll come back to Ford Field.
Anything
after
open helps. Okay.
Reddick with a carry.
Ooh,
And he
that
is
was a
going to
bad
lose
play by
yardage
me.
here. And now a
That was a
timeout coming
bad
from the
play by me.
defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so
Can't
they'll
get
have
this
2
pass
remaining
off for a
here
first down.
before we get to
If not, then
halftime.
I'm just going to kick a field goal.
Alone to the right is
Jones.
Jones.
All right, here we go. Boom,
Anderson.
Yep. That was overthrown. That was overthrown.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That fumble in the start,
the Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And
they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45.
He's going to try to
looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety.
3rd and 10, though.
That brings up
if
3rd
he doesn't
down.
get a first down here, he's
tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Let's go, defense. Detroit!
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I haven't tried one of these yet.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! Green, 39!
Back to throw here. Being chased out left. Anderson loses the football. Man. And the Packers pick it up. They'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Shift together here from the D-line. On first down, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, here's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in.
He got me on that
Packers.
one. He got me on that one,
Jared
guys.
Cook. As the first half is winding down, and the Packers have cut it back within a score. And it's up. This is good, and it makes it a 16-10 game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And an alley to run. Touchdown.
Oh, bullshit. Man, that's not even right.
DeMarco Murray, his 3rd touchdown.
I hate when people use that crappy freaking. Oh, look at me! I can glitch the game and make it where your guy can't get me. You're not gonna play the game, man.
There's not many things better for
you didn't juke or anything. You just kind of did that freaking glitch, just like the word glitch and you throwing the ball.
Him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Tisk, man.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
No, check. Patriot. Green, 39.
Now Riddick. And his rough
Why?
afternoon
I don't know why they
continues.
hold
He's
him
going
in
nowhere
that kind of
again.
position.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Now Anderson.
Oh, of course. Another and then he glows. Justin, what are you doing, man? You can't glow because your player did something, not you. Your computer did something.
There, this defense makes the play. They return it for the
Not
score,
you.
and now they have
You
the
haven't
lead.
been playing good
So much for
defense
ball
all
security
game.
for the offense, playing with a lead.
Your
In the
computer
second
is the one that's winning the
they
game
give
for
the
you.
ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Tight ends left. No, check, Clifford!
Well, the lone receiver left. Anderson. Over the middle here to Brown.
See, Justin's not playing good, dude.
Across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They're going to look to throw. And
He dropped the
incomplete. The
ball.
contact made the
That
ball
doesn't
roam
make
free and
sense.
brings up fourth down.
He possession
That's a
catched
classic
it, and
example
it doesn't
of
make
trying
sense
to
that
run
he
with the
caught
ball
it.
without
He didn't
securing
catch
the
it.
catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Tackle made there by Haloti Nada. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he couldn't
Drop that
hang
ball,
on
give
to
me
it
the
through
ball
the
back,
contact.
See,
Incomplete.
you haven't been playing good
It
all
looked like they had something
game.
there, but I think
Your
that he was thinking
your
about
computer
running with
has.
the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Take it at the 37. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's a second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he was right there and he fucking threw that. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. I don't think my
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So making 3 field goals for him now. This last one tightens things up a bit.
And I know that offense is on the sideline right about now, checking out the tablets and saying, man, we let a good chance slip away there. We've got to start finishing some of these drives.
Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Okay.
Goes for
all right. Now this is really getting kind of dumb.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your
receiver. It really
receivers.
is kind of getting dumb with
out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They go play action here on first down.
Okay, what? Why did it say late? Like he was freaking being blocked.
Nice gain of 25 yards.
Okay,
and a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he finds Cook.
Okay.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here in the third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Switch. Hey, 88. Check out, bro. You reset. Check 31.
Rodgers now on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always talk, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
Oh, why didn't I
and they
throw
better
over
make sure
there?
they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now Anderson. And this complete to the tight end Pettigrew. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball.
Oh my God,
he just
are you
throws right over the
serious?
top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that
stuck
saves
on a
time and gets the
lineman.
ball to a
That's
receiver
awesome.
quicker.
He got stuck on a fucking line, man.
Here's Sam
That's
Martin
just
now
amazing.
as he's on to punt for Detroit. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This will be taken at the 10.
Boom.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking,
Stop that. Deep throw and
I don't know if
stop
that
the
helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Take 4. Box it.
They go play action for Lacey. Now Rodgers.
I was right there.
And Adams
Oh,
has
my
it complete.
guy was right there.
And they
And it
convert
didn't
on
even
third with a
register.
gain of 22. Well,
That's
we see another great
amazing,
performance
guys,
like
how
this
this
out of Aaron
game
Rodgers.
works.
You have to
Like,
chuckle
you
thinking
could
that his
be
only FBS
right
offer
exactly
was
where
a
they're throwing.
walk-on in Illinois.
And now
Your
he's
guy
the
just
product
does
of
not work.
junior college, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third
Hoping for a
down.
fumble.
Offense coming up needing 2 yards on third down.
4 down. 26. Tight dog. Zoom. Back.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's got
I'm
the
not
first
gonna get
before he's
fumbles or
brought
picks.
down at the
Apparently in this
39-yard
game.
line. Again,
Apparently,
before that time
his
as
guys
the drive
can
continues.
never
And a new set
fumble,
of downs here
except for
after
the
picking
one
up the
fumble in the
first
game.
on the ground. And he'll
No fumble
lose
by Aaron
yardage
Rodgers
here,
either.
back at the 41.
Doesn't
That's going to
make
go
sense,
as a loss
you
of
know.
2, and it'll be second down.
I'm not gonna.
The fourth
You
quarter here, they've got
can't
the
do
lead. They
anything
want to
about
keep
it.
it on the
You just gotta
ground. That's what
roll
they're
with the
doing.
wind.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Escaping the pressure.
What?
Right. Caught on the right
Where
side
was
by
anybody?
Adams.
Oh my god.
15 yards through the air and a first
Fucking
down.
hate Madden
and the 8th play on
sometimes.
this drive coming
Because
up.
no one's
As a
covered,
general rule,
apparently.
offensive linemen like to know where their
Apparently,
quarterback's
no
going to
one's
be when
even
he's setting up to throw the football.
Ever.
But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Oko, over here. Kill. Easy.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Glover Quinn there on the stop. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Off the play fake to Lacey. Here's Rodgers.
See? Did y'all not see that? My guy was right there. He should have tackled him. And it didn't work. Tell me how that makes any
And that
fucking
pickup
sense.
of a first down,
Any
that's
sense
going to leave a
at
mark
all.
because they really
It
needed to
doesn't.
stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating.
So unless I can
Defensively,
get
you're a play
fucking-
away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Who's the flag
The
on?
center of the field, but
Boom,
it's
alright, we'll take
incomplete.
it. We'll take the flag.
So now it's first and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, look at that.
No fumbles, ever.
A good run of 6 yards
Eddie
there, gets them
Lacy
closer to the
apparently
goal
never
line with
fumbled.
second down coming up.
No matter how many
And in this situation with
hits
the
he
lead
takes.
fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart
But
football, but you know the
here
defense has
cookie
to know it as well.
crumbles.
They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. Third down here. And the seemingly endless drive continues. An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on third and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
Underneath,
And
but
this
it
is going to
fails.
be
Too
incomplete.
busy trying to
Jared
possession
Cook, the
game.
tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Crosby puts it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Anderson.
Oh my God. Okay,
And that'll be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football.
Green, 39.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the move to his left. Looking left sideline,
like
but it's
that.
incomplete.
Oh my God. Okay. I gotta find someone here. Yeah, I know I need a touchdown. Thank you, Captain.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Oh man.
Single. All right, here we go. Over.
They'll set up to throw. And
Did he hold on?
incomplete.
No, he
The contact
didn't,
made the
but
ball
I'm going
roam
for it.
free and
Nope,
brings up
I'm going
fourth
for it.
down.
I have to.
On any passes
To
in
win
the
this
middle
game,
of the
I have to
field,
go for it.
anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Good. Here we go now. Green. Hot. Lights 57. 57's
try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, oh no, he lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
Thank y'all for going in late, 3rd, I had the ball back at the miraculous fumble.
It's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now Anderson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic
that's
going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one.
Man.
The defensive line disperses a little
Oh, no, he
bit.
didn't drop the ball.
Expecting a pass.
It looked like he dropped the ball. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
See what
It looked like he dropped the fucking ball.
after this. Brown, the lone receiver,
That
left.
doesn't make sense. What are you doing?
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh,
And
that
a
was a
crusher
pick. That's
there as it's
supposed to
intercepted.
It makes sense, right? That was a pick.
Callahan. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly.
Nothing,
That's
apparently.
all the defense is counting on from their offense.
All you have
They
to do
did
is
their
get
job in
in
a big
range
way.
of a
You know
field
they're
goal,
over
and
on the
he has
sidelines
it.
now
He
starting to take their
has
tape
the
off
game.
and,
If
hey,
he
we've
can
done
get in
this
the field
thing.
goal range.
The offense has to put it away, and that means
Unless I can get a
security.
pick six here.
Stranger things have happened.
Finally fucking got it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he bowls over him. And able to break one. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it
But
moves
Justin
us
Miles didn't play much better when he has a much better defense
An
than
ex-teammate
my
used to
offense.
tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was
His
coming.
player just
And we're
does
going to get
not
another
take
timeout called by
any.
the Lions.
He takes
That'll
every
leave him
hit.
with just one remaining
And Eddie
in this
Lacy, I'm
fourth
sorry,
quarter
you know, I
play.
does not take
Offense
these
comes
hits.
to the line now, 1st and 10.
I can't do anything about it.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now a handoff here to his running back. No gain on the play there. 2nd
I
down.
don't know why he doesn't put
But
shoe
it was
cloth
stopped
on
on
him,
that play.
but
We've had
he
plenty of
just
carries
wants
all
to make
afternoon.
himself in.
Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Single, slot.
Rodgers looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And look
Thank
at this.
you.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And Detroit getting set to go now. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drives going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. Finding time. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
No chicken scratch, not at all.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Packers, the win will move them to 7-2 now.
Hello?
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all later.